Test, test. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Bapak.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for attending the lecture. So we'll continue to learn bioinformatic genomic computation platform called Nextflow. Yeah. So please learn this framework quite serious because it maybe become your final exam project or assignment for final exam. So please learn later on with Sinta and Fadin and all of the teaching assistant to help you to make sure that you can start to reproduce the catalog of the Nextflow. Yeah. So Nextflow, how you learn, you have to take this training first. Yeah. So we have the material of this training, and I think Sinta can share to you the slide, but it's good if you spend enough time on this fundamental training, advanced training, apply it, configure. So Nextflow is not only about bioinformatics. You can use Nextflow for any pipeline in data mining, deep learning, because it's very language independent. So you can call any Python function. You can use bioconductor like R and make your own workflow using R, using Nextflow. Okay. There is a project attempt to make like a kind of a user interface for Nextflow. You can check out this Dolphin, download the Docker, and run your machine. So using Dolphin, you can make you can have a user interface instead of you type code in Groovy. Wait. So Dolphin is kind of web UI for creating your pipeline. This is the demo. I tried to download the Docker, but I think still downloading. So, but you can try as well. Go to Docker Hub and then search Dolphin Next, and you will get this user interface. So you can have user interface to create your workflow. Okay. And if your workflow call a script, then you can type the script there. It can be bash script, like calling command line prompt, or maybe you can have Python and R if you select the language and put the scripts there. Or you can already prepare the code in Python or R and then call the shell script, yeah, bash shell script. And it's good to see here if we can up and run this for students here. I asked Sinta before to find out how to, our intern in Calbe can help you to run this. But you can also use Sekera. Sekera give you 100 CPU hours for free. So here they give you the source code of the workflow, okay? The explanation, the documentation you can see here in the GitHub, okay? Usually workflow have explanation, have a documentation like this, like what is the input, like FASTQ input, and then create one process, the input and output of the process, and make the visualization of the process like this, okay? If you use this kind of Dolphin, and you can also get that kind of features because Dolphin create this kind of visualization of your workflow, okay? Like you can drag and drop from Dolphin, from input, connect all of the workflow in graphical web user interface, okay? Last time I checked in Docker Hub, you can download the Dolphin X. If not, then maybe we should be able to install from source code and make another Docker for students in University of Indonesia. Okay, so this is helpful because you can create a workflow from scratch by user interface, and you can make a configuration, so you don't have to type in Groovy. But some people prefer to have code like Groovy, yeah? So you have both choice, either code base or low code base using Dolphin X. So in Sekera platform, is kind of a console, web console to monitor and launch. So you can view the information, the metadata of this, for example, NF core, Nextflow core RNA sequencing detail. And once you choose, you can run and you can change the data set. If you look on the data set part, you can explore the data using this user interface. The data you can put in cloud like AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure. You can choose compute environment as it gives you only CPU. If your pipeline utilize GPU, maybe you should run in Sekera in Azure or in AWS. As long as I know, Sekera also run on Azure and AWS. Okay, so it's kind of a launcher for this one. So let's say we launch this one. You can configure and see the input location. Let's try the default setting. Is it run or not? So it's kind of a TerraBio. Okay. So once the code is submitted, the job is submitted, you will be in queue because they have a limited resources, I guess. And after that, you can after succeed, you can see the result if you are the one who run it. Okay, so Sekera is help to run, and I think you can also create your own GitHub and then run using Sekera. But in this example, is the workflow is already created by them. So all of Nextflow pipeline is listed here in the website, NF core. So nf-co.re. Be familiar with this website because I think their pipeline is very good. Many single cell, RNA, some converter like BUM to FASTQ. Yep, many workflow here. You can learn from the GitHub and you can run in Sekera. Okay. So what else? Yep. Please continue with Sinta and Kalbe Intern to make sure that you can utilize this workflow, Nextflow, and its catalog. Later, if you find papers, a lot of papers published using Nextflow, you can find in MedBio or BioArchive. Some paper using Nextflow, you can just search Nextflow. Yep, like this. Okay. So I think it's increasing. The adoption is increasing. Let's see here. Let's see one of the paper. Okay. Usually the researcher put in GitHub so you can utilize and reproduce as well what they have done in Nextflow. Okay. Other than this, MedBio or Med publication, MedPub. I forgot the paper place name. Yep. Maybe you can find here Nextflow, genomic. Yep, there's a lot. Okay, so it's growing ecosystem mostly from Europe that utilize this Nextflow. So I hope you can spend enough time with Nextflow, reproducing common workflow. During your final exam, we will pick the workflow for you to run, and you have to make your technical report using Overleaf and LaTeX. Okay, that's all from me for today. Please continue your last week practice with Sinta and Fadin, and step by step so everyone understand. And please reproduce more using Sekera, or if you are curious enough, you can join the team who are doing the Dolphin, so we can create the Nextflow using web user interface. Okay, Sinta is here.
Yes, Bapak.
Okay, please summarize your previous demo and continue.
All right. Thank you, Bapak. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We'll share the screen first. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, you guys should see my slide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so in previous class, we already learned about the fundamentals of using Nextflow, using simple RNA sequence analysis workflow. But we still do not finish yet, and we will continue the reproducing of RNA sequence analysis workflow by today. But before we start our practical session, I will review the last lessons. Okay.
I'm sorry, Kasinta, for the interruption. I can see the screen.
All right. Wait. Share the screen. Share. How about now? Okay, it should be shown, right? Okay. Last week we already learned about the RNA sequence workflow using Nextflow, but we are not finished yet still, because it was partial, and we will continue the lessons today. But before we start to learn about the practical session about RNA sequence workflow again using Nextflow, I will try to remind or review the last lessons learned. Okay. We explored Nextflow to construct a simple RNA sequence analysis workflow, including define the workflow parameters, indexing, collect read files by pairs, and quantification process. We already ran through some steps like setting up, and we learned about parameters. We define paths and options dynamically at runtime using script parameters. And the second, we'll learn about transcriptome indexing. In that lesson, we learned using Salmon for indexing via Docker to ensure the reproducibility across environments. And the third, we'll learn about reading pair management. We use from file pairs to handle read pair files, define new channels, variables with the set operator, and check for the existence of input files using the check if exists option. And the last, we learned about quantification. It is process sequencing data with efficient handling of dependencies and output. Okay, now we will continue the lesson about RNA sequence workflow using Nextflow that will be handled practically by Sylvia and Haikal. And Sylvia will share the overview lessons today. Please, Sylvia.
Okay, thank you, Kasinta, for the summary from last week. So before going into the practical section, I will explain the points that will be covered in today's lesson, which are quality control, multi-QC report, handle completion event, email notification, custom script, metrics and reports, and run a project from GitHub. So now let's begin the practical section, and allow me to share my screen. All right, so today we will continue our lesson on simple RNA sequencing using Nextflow. And I will share this link to the Zoom chat so we can access the material. Right, you can click the link to access this material. And before that, we can open our Gitpod workspace from last week. And you can also access it from the link. So I will send to the Zoom chat. You can access from the link. And next, we will continue our lesson to the section which is quality control process. All right, so we are going to open script number 5 here, and everything should be the same as before. And in here, we are running on a single sample. And as you can see in the script, we have index process, and then quantification step. And there is a new process called POST-QC. So the POST-QC process is take with FastQC on sample ID to identify the sample being processed. And the input to this process has the same format as before, which is a tuple that containing the sample ID and the path to the read files. And for the script section here, we create a directory and run the POST-QC tools against that directory. and then specifying the read file using the $sign and reads variable. So next we can run this script using this following command on the left, on the right side. We can copy and paste into the terminal and run to see the output. All right, so from the output we have we have run everything from start to finish, and we have 3 processes running, which are indexed, which is process once because we have single index, and the quantification process, which is running 1 times on a single sample, and a FastQC process, which is running 1 times on a single sample. Okay, so that gives us a total of 7 different give us a total of 3 different tasks. Okay, so now we are going to create a fourth process that takes the output of the other processes as input. So this process is a software called MultiQC, which can take the output of many different bioinformatics tools as input and create a report for us. So the key here is that we don't want to create a separate report for every sample. Instead, we want to create a single report that combines the output from all the individual samples. So to achieve this, in the script number 6, so in this script, note the use of the mix and collect operators chain together to gather the outputs of the quantification and FastQC processes as a single input. And so operators can be used in combination to combine, split, and transform channels. All right, so we can see in this script number 6 here that everything is the same as before. We have index, quantification, FastQC, and we have added a new process called MultiQC. And this process simply runs the MultiQC dot command, which collects the logs and outputs from the previous bioinformatics tools and generates a report. So let's run this script using this command. We can copy and paste into the terminal. Okay, so as we can see here, the workflow was successful and the MultiQC report has been generated. We can see the report on the left side here. In the results directory, we have the MultiQC report.html file. And to open and view the report file, we can right-click on the file and we can select Show Preview, or we can also download the file and open the file using any web browser on our computer. So here I have multi-QC report. So this report shows us the result from the various processes we have performed in our analysis pipeline so far. And here we have three main sections. First is general statistic. So in this section, display a table with a general statistic for each sample. And for the salmon, in this section, display metrics related to the transcript quantification performed by Salmon tool. And for the FastQC here, in this section include several plots and metrics generated by FastQC, such as sequence quality histogram and others. So the multi-QC report show us the result from the previous processes. Okay, so go back to the Gitpod and let's run through the final step, which is email handle completion event. So in here in script number 7, which is the final script for this lesson or tutorial, we have built up our pipeline, and in the final step, we are adding an onComplete command. So this step shows how to execute an action when the workflow completes the execution. So in this script here, uses the workflow.onComplete event handler to print a confirmation message here when the script completes. All right, so let's run script number 7. Using this command, we can copy and paste into the terminal. Let's run the script and see the output. Okay, so from the output, we can see that our workflow was successful and nothing went wrong. So the onComplete message provides a clear indication of the workflow status and link to open multi-QC report. So for the last step here, we have learned how to add completion events to our workflow. Okay, so we can move on to the next section of our tutorial. So Haikal, please take it away. Thank you.
Thank you, Shefri. I will continue to section to email notification. In NetFlow, you can reconfigure email notification to be sent with workflow execution to complete. This feature is useful to monitoring the status long running jobs, the configuration request, setting up SMTP detail the NetFlow config. It is enable to notification to comment the option follow the email index where you want to receive notification. There's next session to custom script in NetFlow. NetFlow support in use the custom script allowing use the incorporate as Terra into your workflow. This feasibility without entering the main NetFlow script. It is how to set want to create your first PC. This and then to make it as a executable to move to bin and then modif to script 7NF. And then next session support method and report. NetFlow provider to several options to generate report and metric with currently to evaluation to formal efficient to of your pipeline. In this report, function to correct detail execution report, then generate a TCP file with running into, and then to template provide process as a question, and then show graphic representation workflow execution. In this reproduce to pipeline, I will to copy code into paste to terminal. It can be done in following command. Show to open that.png. We open to .png. It is illustration to flow or pipeline process. Here explanation of the various component. This channel for pipeline, this likely data input step read pair or file. In this picture, the data split into parallel phase KC. This steply perform quality control analysis on the input data. Second to quantification. This step measures the input data in some way. The data from these two parallel steps in the combined data multiplicity these tools that aggregate result to multiple biometric analysis into single report, providing quality control check across different sample and tools. In the finally, transcriptome and index output to this likely in creating an index to transcriptome for downstream analysis like read mapping and quantification. Overall, This flow appears to biometric pipeline for processing and analyzing high throughput sequencing data, performing quality control check, quantification, and generate report along with transcriptome index for further analysis. In the next point, to run project for GitHub. NetFlow execution of project directly for repository hosted GitHub, Bitbucket, or GitLab. In the feature, the reproducibility and sharing workflow. In this example, I will show to GitHub NetFlow LNS NF. In this pipeline, in this code to the run into the NetFlow. I will to copy in the code. I will paste into the terminal. This you can to be specific project name, and is the asset evaluation to the corporate run command. This run command is a code. Then process, and the second I will to copy info to view project info. I will go in faster and I will using specific I will choose to v to point 0. I will comment to the I will choose to v to point 1. I will comment to the into terminal. I will run to code. Then point to GitHub. I will show to execute a specific version and why it might to necessary use to GitHub. And then section final section, I will to summary this overall summary simple RNS workflow. Demonstrate read workflows and workflow using NetFlow. Cover defining workflow parameter, indexing, transcriptome with Salmon, handling pair and read file, gene expression quantification, quality control with FastQC, generating multi-QC report, handling workflow compression event, use third-party tools, Salmon FastQC, multi-FastQC, implement via 7 NetFlow script file. Each script build to prefer to create a complex workflow. NetFlow feature like channel process and operation operators cover addition compatibility, Docker integrate custom script use, execution report or chart, running workflow from GitHub. I will to turn back to Mbak Fandin. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Haikal, Selvi, for the practical session. Okay, that's the lesson for today. Is there any question before we close our class? All right. If there is no question, so we can close the class today. If you want to ask in chat group, that's okay. Okay, that's the lesson. That's the lesson for today. Thank you, everyone. See you.
Thank you.